When the adults are away, the kids will play. And when the owner is gone, that feline party, it's probably on. In this material, we'll cover a few of the most notable reasons why your cat could become rather out of sorts when you are away from home and they are all alone. Even the sweetest cats can lose their cool when one of the staples of stability, and that would be you, is gone for a respectable period of time. What goes on when you're gone and why? That's today's topic, and I've got you covered. Stay tuned. Let's kick things off with attention, or in this case, a lack of attention. For some cats, how they behave, how they act, if they are being good in your eyes, so much of it can center around your positive attention. They're walking the right path in terms of positive behavior because they know they get the very best from you when they do act a certain way. Their incentive they can see and feel is courtesy of you when they do certain things. As I've stated in prior videos, cats don't understand right from wrong, not in the way that we understand. Morality and ethically. In the feline world, a cat will act a certain way because they know what life can be like when they behave in another fashion. Self-serving, what comes out for the best for me. That's the feline world. But what happens when you're gone? That positive attention. There's no direct reason to behave a certain way, and this could cause your cat to act out, especially if you've owned your pet for only a very short period of time. Now, your pet's unique personality could decide what they do when you're not around, but it's fair to assume that your cat could behave out of sorts when you're not there simply because you're just that, not around. If all they do is for you and ultimately something that results in their pleasure, those natural instincts could kick in and your living room could become your backyard to your cat, if you get my drift. All due to that lack of attention because you are not home. And that leads us, naturally perhaps, to our next notable reason, and that's quite similar, and that is separation anxiety. Some cats, instead of making that choice to act a different way simply because you're not around to give them attention and guide them to your desires, they will act out because they, frankly, miss you, because they're stressed and unsure about things without you. Cats with separation anxiety can act out, make no mistake, but it's more out of wanting and longing, constant meowing, yowling, wandering around the house looking for you. Let's make it clear, this topic is coming from a place of a lengthy absence. You've left the house and you're gone for hours. However, some cats, more so young cats and felines that are well into those senior years, it could be something as basic as that you've just gone to another room and you'll be right back in 10 minutes. For some pets, cats that are left alone, that could be 10 minutes too long. If your cat has a very strong attachment to you, and they've likely grown to depend on you for the bulk of their wants and needs, when you do leave, could be a very anxious time, and they could find it very hard to cope. Another reason why your cat could act up and misbehave when you're not around is due to sheer curiosity. Cats are curious by nature, and with no one to stop them from essentially doing as they please, they'll be far more likely to explore that bookshelf that they've been eyeing for weeks or perhaps months. Although they mean you no harm and certainly aren't setting out to ruin your things, curious cats have certainly been known to leave evidence of their exploration behind, and sometimes there's a monetary price that you have to pay once you return home or even return from the next room. Cats are quite the grand investigators, but trying to conduct that type of business in your home can get them caught. Another reason for acting up when you're not around is due to the environment, marking territory. And while this is more so the case if you have multiple pets in the home, multiple cats, some felines, especially if your pet is new to you and the home, it could take that time, the time when you're not around, to claim more space. This is especially true if new things have entered your home, new furniture, new blankets, just anything that needs that stamp of approval and mark of territory. Similar in some ways to curiosity and curious behavior, your cat could walk around your home, keying in on different things and leaving a scent mark behind, claiming it now before someone else attempts to claim it later. And finally, and I suppose this could very well be the elephant in the room, but some cats will act up because there's quite frankly nothing else to do. There's nothing better to do. When nap time has come and gone, your cat will need to stretch those legs to play and to explore, and if you are more or less the foundation for that playtime, the one who kicks things off, and your pet is lacking in their own toys and their own play area space, they could use your home as a source of entertainment, whether you like it or not. In this case, your cat is attempting to tell you they're bored. What you uncover once you return what's left is an indicator that things aren't so pleasing when you're not around, and anything and everything could be used as a fun time. With all of the notables listed today, as it harkens back to the message that your cat is attempting to send you, my advice is to simply do what you can based on your cat's tendencies and their personality. In some cases, there could be a consideration that involves never leaving your cat alone. If you have others who live under your roof, make sure they're in the same room as your pet, even if you are not. Another suggestion for temporary housing: if you have these accommodations, develop a playroom, a relaxation room for your pet. When you are not around, let them access that area, add all of their wants and essential needs to the space while you're out living your life, taking care of personal matters, handling personal business. If your cat has a room, their very own room, they can explore other rooms. And in many ways, it's hard for a cat to act up if they have a room that is designed for them in the first place. There are various ways to deal with the issues that can help to ensure that when you return home or return to that room, you won't be greeted with the aftermath of what could amount to your cat's attitude. To the audience of Senior Cat Wellness, what are your thoughts on this topic? Have you heard your cat's message loud and clear? Has acting up when you're not around become somewhat of their calling card? Your commentary and your personal stories, that comment section, as always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this video, this topic, please give the video itself a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And as always, thank you so very much for watching, and I will talk to you later.